Good evening, everyone. Welcome back to Twin States News. I'm Nicole Menner. The Mississippi State offense finally resurfaced on Saturday as the Bulldogs found themselves back in the win column thanks to a record-setting day for Nick Fitzgerald. The Bulldogs quarterback carried for 195 yards on the ground with 2 touchdowns as the Bulldogs stunned the 8th-ranked Auburn 23-9. Fitzgerald's ground game also helped him surpass Tim Tebow for the most rush yards by a quarterback in SEC history. The Bulldogs came into the game as one of the nation's top 10 scoring defenses and showcased their skills for a second straight week, holding Auburn to 3 field goals in the win. But it was the way they did it using the run game that was the difference in this victory that has them back in the AP's top 25.
I took my coaching pills this week. I forgot them the last 2 weeks. But no, Nick's, you say any port in a storm, I guess. Obviously coming off of, 2 substandard performances offensively that are below our standard, and really sitting down on Sunday and identifying the things that we needed to do to be successful relative to our, personnel. Having our scheme match our personnel, not our personnel match our scheme.
Before the game, I looked at the offensive line. I told them, if you win in the trenches tonight, we win. And that's exactly what they went out there and did. They went out there and dominated, opened up huge holes for the running backs and for myself. I couldn't have asked them to do a better job than they did tonight.
The Dogs are off this weekend ahead of next week's game at LSU. The Ole Miss Rebels have had little trouble this season when playing teams not affiliated with the SEC, and on Saturday the Rebels improved to 4-0 in non-conference play with a 70-21 win over ULM. Jordan Ta'amu completed 21 of his 24 passes for 374 yards in 5 total touchdowns, and that was just in the first half because that was all Ole Miss needed him for. Meanwhile, 3 Rebel wideouts surpassed the 100-yard mark. DeMarcus Lodge caught 9 passes for 179 yards, while the team as a whole racked up a season-high 826 yards of total offense, as this was the second time this year the Rebs scored 70 or more points.
Good team win. Thought that was important that we get started fast, and I thought we did that. We talked a lot about consistency this week and being consistent, and I thought offense really came out and played well. I thought our defense, flew around. We were kind of maybe a bend but don't break in the first half, but proud of them for getting the turnover and the 4th down stop. But it was a good win for us. Halfway through the season, sitting at 4-2, important for us to learn and move forward and get better from this game.
Ole Miss will have a chance to pick up their first conference win this weekend when they travel to Arkansas. At 20 years old, you may not be able to legally buy alcohol, but if you're Ronald Acuna Jr., what you can do is crush a postseason grand slam to become the youngest player to do so in Major League history. The Braves rookie helped his team stave off elimination Sunday night to force a Game 4 against the Dodgers this afternoon. But would the Braves be able to do it 2 days in a row? Out to SunTrust Park we go. It was Game 1 starter Mike Foltynewicz on the mound for Atlanta, and Manny Machado getting to him in the first. He rips one down the left field line, and the run would score all the way from first base. He hit it in just the right spot, and the Dodgers would take the 1-0 lead. 4th inning, 2 men on for Kurt Suzuki. He has a chance to do something big, and he delivers. A single to left field, bobbled a bit in the outfield, and both runs would score. So the Braves in front 2-1. 6th inning, Braves trying to hang on to this one. Men on 2nd and 3rd. Brad Brock on the mound in relief. David Freese with a base hit, bringing both runs home. Dodgers back in front 3-2, but this game wasn't out of hand just yet until Manny Machado struck again. 7th inning, he puts this game away. A 3-run shot ending the Braves' hopes as the Dodgers go on to win it 6-2 and are headed back to the NLCS, while the Braves falling in the series. I mean, they had a great game yesterday. Coming back with that Ronald Acuna Grand Slam, that was a great moment. They put up a big fight. They almost had it today.
No one's going to beat the Dodgers.
Short. I think
they got an all-star at every position.
But the Astros are also really scary.
No one's going to beat the Dodgers.
Well, we might get Astros-Dodgers again. But the Braves had a great season.
They're
a young team.
A lot to be proud of.
I think they were a year too early because they are so young. But now they have postseason experience. And next year, I'm sure they will be better and ready to go.
We'll see.
Thanks.